Hi parents, I'm delighted to have you along to this session. What I'm going to try and do is steer you through my school portal. I should be brilliant at this, having been at the school for 5 years and having 2 children through the school, but bear with me at times, but I will do my best. So I've got two delightful children, Charlie who's in year 7 and George who is in year 9. In the busyness of life, it's really hard to keep track of everything that's going on with them. And what my school portal aims to do for you is to try and have everything in one place so that you can always get the support and the help that you need from this platform. And if you can't, of course, then do get in touch with your tutor as the first point of contact. So if you look here on the left-hand side, we're on the dashboard. And you can see all sorts of useful information here. Term dates, pay school fees, that's the one that makes the heart rate go. You've got the school calendar at the bottom. Parents' evening here is really helpful. Again, you will get communications when parents' evenings come around to allow you to book those parents' evenings, but also the joining instructions. And we use an online platform. They're done online. You're limited to sort of 5 minutes with each of the teachers. We feel it works really, really well. So that's something that you'll obviously use a fair bit over the course of your time here with us at Leighton Park. As I mentioned earlier, the tutor is the first point of contact. So if you have any concerns, any issues, please raise with them. They'll triage it, and then it may well be that they're getting back in touch with you or directing your inquiry to whoever may be best suited to deal with it. Reporting any absence is really important that we're aware of that. So if your child's unwell or something's come up, please make sure you are letting us know. The safeguarding of our students is so important, and we can't do that without your help. And similarly, requesting that future absence. So the more proactive we can be, the better it is for your child, so that we can make sure we're providing any work or what have you that might need to be provided to make sure they're kept up to speed. And this is where you'll find your child's timetable. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to delve a little bit further into Charlie here. Okay, so if I just click in, and immediately on her, if you like, almost her dashboard, you can see her timetable today. Maths, I imagine she's having the time of her life. And then we've also got all the reports that go in are put in here. I just need to be clear with you, these are where the reports go. In terms of the grade drops, we use another piece of software called Pupil Progress, which I will share with you a little bit later on. But you'll find the full report sat here. You can take your own print versions. Sometimes clicking on the print version can be really helpful, and you might find that a better way to feedback with your children. One thing that we found is we put so much time and effort into all of these reports, and they're not always getting read. So I do urge you, please, to make sure you are reading these reports, having the conversations with your child, because they can make a real difference to what your child does next. And this just gives you a sort of summary of how we report, what the different grades mean. So again, just helpful to have that side by side with your report. And similarly, if you have multiple children, you can then easily switch to your other child. And again, I can see George's report. And as you can see on the top here, I've moved across on the dashboard into that timetable and reporting. I'm going to talk you through just quickly the other things that are on the top of this page. This is the Gold Book. The Senior Deputy Head oversees the Gold Book, Eddie Fulshaw. And where this is incredibly useful is it has all the essential information on the day-to-day operations of the day. They are printed and the students get a physical copy of it, which fits neatly into their blazer pocket as well. And we expect students to have the Gold Book on their person at all times. If there's any parental actions, you would click on here and there may well be actions for you to do. And you can see here, very straightforward, all listed out here. Some of the most common ones here, as I mentioned earlier, the reporting absences, requesting future absences, checking sports fixtures is always a good one, booking your wraparound care as well. You know, we offer really decent hours here for parents, and trying to, if you get delayed at work or you're away or whatever it might be, please use that function to book wraparound care, and that's free of charge, so that we can ensure that we know where your child is and we can look after them, and often providing an environment for them to do prep in is also an option. Loads of information on here, and probably everything that you need. And again, if there's something that you don't have, you're probably going to that third one across on the top, contact your tutor in the first instance. This is news and social for you to keep up to date with everything that's going on at LP. You might find links there into all of our brilliant work by our marketing team, so please do have a look at that. And it's just great for you to be totally up to date and on board with what's going on in the school as well. I know you've got busy lives and what have you, but sometimes it's really nice to see everything that's going on across the school, not just in the year groups that your children are in. It can be quite helpful to get them excited about what the future holds. You may well want to connect with other parents, so under here there's a whole section which talks about the PSC. This is our, if you like, our parents community and group. We love the parents to get involved in this. The PSC make a huge difference to the school, they really do, and the more people that we have joining that group, the better. They do all sorts of events and fundraising. It is hugely appreciated certainly by the staff, and therefore in turn the students. There's all sorts of useful information conversations that go on here. It talks a bit about Class List. Class List has been brilliant for us as a school. It's, I guess, a version of a WhatsApp, but actually it works incredibly well in making sure that, I guess, discussions are really focused around school and making sure that we're supporting our children as best we can. So I'd really encourage you to use that Class List platform. Again, you'll get given links to be able to sign up for that. I will actually just point this out here, I've just spotted, the Nearly News Shop. This is really helpful. Parents are really wonderful in returning uniform or when people have grown out of uniform, and the Nearly News Shop, it's where we've sort of clothed all of our children from, and it's wonderfully run by the PSC group. They do a super job. On the top here we've got some Wellbeing Resources, and in here there's various different links to supports that might be useful for your child at various points over the school year. For us, wellbeing is crucial. We want our students to be happy, we want our parents to be happy, and we want our teachers to be happy, and if we're doing that, then we're going to have a brilliant school where our students are going to thrive. I'm going to tell you about the Pupil Progress app. Now, this app we use to record our grade drops. So grade drops tend to be every half term and at the end of every term. We do our full reporting in My School portal, but this is where you'll find the grade drops. So the Pupil Progress app here, if I click into it, at the moment I can see my child George Wallace. I've got another child, Charlie, and I could have a look at her report. We'll have a little look at George's. So for example here, I can view his summary report. I click in here, and up it comes. So I've got all of his subjects down the left hand side here. I've got his teachers, I've got his CWG, which is his current working grade, and I've got then his effort and his organisation. So at a very quick click of a button, I can just see how he's getting on and have that discussion. But I can see his past reports. If I just click on it, I can see his previous grade drops that have come into it, all very easily. If I want to look at Charlie's, I switch to the second child, and again I can just see her summary report, and again straight away it's in there, and you've got your teachers, you've got your subjects, current working grade, effort and organisation. If you want any further clarity on what the terms mean or what the grades mean, you can obviously access that on My School portal as well. But hopefully it's a way in which you can just more easily and readily access that information via that app. I hope this has been useful. I do think it's a fantastic platform. I'd encourage you to get yourself familiar with it, so that it will just help you and help your child throughout their journey here at Leighton Park. I suppose we're sort of continually trying to make it as easy and simple for you to use as possible, but I think it's in pretty good shape, and I'm sure it will be really beneficial to you and your children. Many thanks indeed.